Okay. Welcome everyone to the Virtual College Exploration Week for all New Jersey students. Before we get started with our presentation, just so you know, your microphone and camera will be off. So the panelists will not be able to see you, but if you do have any questions, feel free to put that into the Q&A box. If you'd like to sign up for any more sessions between today and tomorrow, or see any of the recordings of sessions from the last 2 weeks, feel free to visit NJACAC.org/virtual fair. And I'm going to turn it over to our presenters so we can get started for today.
Thank you so much. Welcome everybody. My name is Andrew Wilbraham. I am one of the admissions counselors here at Neumann University, and I am super excited to share a little bit more information about Neumann with you. I'm even more excited because I'm actually an alumni myself, so it's going to just be a great opportunity for me to share a little bit with you today. So first things first, we're going to talk about the numbers a little bit. So we have approximately 2,400 undergrads, about 48 academic programs. 99% of our students do receive some form of financial aid. 22 is the average class size here, 14:1 student to faculty ratio, 24 Division III sports, and 4 residence halls. So what this means is that we are a small school, but you're getting that unique and individualized attention that you deserve. So before we talk about academics, we're going to talk about how students are performing in those academics and how they're really succeeding in the academics. So we have this new thing called the Hub at Neumann. We recently received a grant to completely redo our academic resources. So now it's all located in one central area. So we have under the Hub is tutoring, writing services, disability services, career personal development, and academic coaching as well. We also have an honors program here at Neumann. So all you need is a 3.5 GPA to be eligible for that program. And we even have a new honors house on campus that just opened this fall. So another incentive to join that program. So a little bit about career and personal development. 1 in 5 of our students land a job directly from their internship, and 100% of our students do an internship. Doesn't matter if your major is education, liberal arts, math, psychology, nursing. Everyone does a internship, whether that's a field placement, student teaching, clinicals, internships. Everyone has to do some sort of real world experience, which is really going to set you apart when you go for those other internships or jobs when you graduate as well. And that really goes into our next statistic, which is 80% of our graduates are employed or in grad school within the first year. And I'm actually a part of that number. I had a job 3 months after graduation, so Neumann really prepared me for that real world. So now we're going to talk about our majors. So we are divided into 4 schools. So the first school is arts and sciences. So we have arts, production, and performance, biology, biology secondary education, biology clinical laboratory science, and this is actually 100% job placement. And students, all of them get a job even before they graduate, which is awesome. We're really excited about that. Communication and digital media, criminal justice. You can even do a bachelor's and a master's. If you're interested in going into forensic accounting, you can do the master's program as well. We have the criminal justice with the Municipal Police Academy option as well. So you do a dual enrollment with us as well as the police academy and do that junior year, and then you graduate from both your senior year as well. We have English secondary education, liberal arts, math, political science, as well as psychology. So the next school is going to be business and information management. This is actually the second biggest school on campus. So we have accounting, and then under that we have business as well. So business administration will be your major, and then anything next to that, think of that as a minor. So you can minor in finance or human resources or international business. We also have computer information systems if you're really good with computers. We also have 2 new majors, cybersecurity and data science and analytics. We actually built a brand new cybersecurity and data analytics lab, which I'll talk about a little bit about later as well, but that is dedicated to these 2 majors. We also have marketing and sports management, and we even have a 4+1 for students not only get their bachelor's, but also their master's in sports business. We have our nursing and health sciences, which is our biggest school on campus. Nursing obviously being the top major at Neumann. We also have health sciences, and then we have the exercise physiology, strength and conditioning, health educator, and we actually recently built a brand new health science center for those nursing majors and even the physical therapy and the health science majors as well. We have a brand new auditorium in there for our nursing students, as well as a lot of state-of-the-art labs for students to practice that hands-on learning that they have in the classroom. We have our fourth school, which is going to be Education and Human Services. So we have early education with the dual certification in special ed. We also have the secondary education certification as well. So you can major in biology, English, mathematics, or political science. That's going to be your major. And then the minor is going to be in that secondary education. So that's kind of how you're going to fulfill both of those. So you take courses in both education and your major. And social work was my major at Neumann. So I was under this school as well. It's a growing program. I was the second graduate in class, but it's a really great program and it is growing fast. We have a lot of pre-professional programs as well. So when you hear the word pre, it just means you're going to need a master's or a doctorate as well. So at Neumann, we have the pre-athletic training, and we even have a master's of athletic training on Neumann's campus, as well as the pre-physical therapy, and we have a doctorate of physical therapy here on Neumann's campus. Pre-engineering with Drexel, we have pre-law with Neumann University and Delaware Law, and a couple other majors as well, pre-medicine, pre-pharm, pre-chiropractic. So this is if you were looking to get that master's as well as a doctorate. So now on to the more fun things. This is what I enjoyed a lot about my experience here at Neumann, was getting involved. We have over 30 clubs and activities. We have Boogie Nights, which is more of the interest-based clubs. That's a dance club. And then we have Nights for Education, which is more of a major-based club. We have campus ministry. So we are a Catholic university in the Franciscan tradition. So they do service immersion experiences. They do annual retreats. They do daily mass. You can be as involved or as not involved as you would like in that. And something that I always enjoy is going back to homecoming and seeing all of my friends. They have fireworks, food trucks, activities. It's going to look a little different this year, but definitely going to be fun. They're doing a drive-in movie, so I can't wait for that. So now we're going to talk a little bit about residence life. So here at Neumann, we are suite style, which means you will have one roommate and then you'll have two suite mates. So it'll be separated into 2 rooms. We also have a fitness center on campus and 24-hour security. So we are all very safe and secure on campus. Commuter-friendly campus. We have the 114 bus that comes and drops students off. We also are very close to the Elwyn train station. Plenty of parking on campus, and we have a very active commuter life as well, and commuter programming specifically for those students. So we're going to look at this video to kind of look at the room a little bit. So when you first walk in, you'll be able to see this one side. You will see on the right has 2 students, the left has two students. You go over here, one side is a toilet and a sink, and then you can scale over here. And then you have the shower and the sink. And all of these residence halls have actually been recently renovated. So we got a grant to redo this. So brand new tiles, brand new flooring, granite countertops, all of it. It's awesome. So just to give you a little look at the countertops, bathrooms, you can actually be doing, getting ready in the other bathroom while someone is also in the shower, which is nice. So looking at a room, so this is what you can expect. So we have, you will get a desk, a bed, and a dresser. And all this furniture is actually new for the grant as well. You can set up your room however you would like. It doesn't have to be in this style. You can even fit the bed on this wall right here. And we also have the microwave and the fridge. You can actually rent it from Residence Life if you would like for a minimum cost as well. So now to talk a little bit about athletics, we are Division III, like I said before. We have 24 Division III sports teams, and we have 8 club teams as well as intramurals. So there's plenty to get involved in. So the pro to this is that you are really going to be able to balance that academics and your athletics. The con to it is that we cannot offer you any scholarship money, but the coaches really do understand that you are a student athlete and student comes first. So they really do work with your schedule in order for you to do both your sport as well as succeed in your classes. So stuff that is new at Neumann. I talked a little bit about the data analytics and the cybersecurity. That's a picture of the new lab. So the computers will actually come up from the desk, which is really awesome. The newly renovated residence hall, which is our Kiera house. This is for our honor students. We have about 14 living in there now, and it can fit about 20. So that extra incentive to join the honors program, which is nice. The new Health Science Center for our nursing and health science students as well. On the bottom, we have that Beata teaching auditorium. On the bottom, it seats 300 students. Your class will never be that big, but it's nice that we have that space. If we have a keynote speaker coming on campus or just a bigger event, we have a place to house people. And then the labs as well, we have, those are for our physical therapy students and just the health science as well to practice those hands-on learning skills as well. And then the new Student Sora Luna Lounge is also new to campus. It's actually attached to one of our residence halls. So kind of think of Central Perk, that coffee shop. You really can hang out in the different, there's booths, there's tables, there's actually a patio as well. So you can relax, do homework, grab a coffee. So this really just shows that, you know, despite everything going on, that Neumann really is expanding, it's growing, it's developing and building new areas for our students. And we love to see how far Neumann has come, even since I've graduated. So financial aid, we know here at Neumann that financial aid is a big part of the college decision process. So the FAFSA is open now since from October 1st. So the code is listed on the screen. So 99% of our undergraduate students receive some form of financial aid, whether that's scholarships, grants, work study, anything from the FAFSA that you get, that will all be on your package. And speaking of scholarships, we have merit scholarships. That's going to be based on either your GPA or your GPA and your test scores. So for our first year students, we are going to be awarding between $10,000 and $19,000 for our first year students. Our transfer students will get anywhere between $10,000 and $15,000. We have a nursing award for any students who want to go into nursing. We have a Catholic high school award for any students coming from a Catholic high school, a residential grant for any student who wants to be living on campus, a legacy award. So if your mom, dad, brother, sister, grandma, grandpa graduated from Neumann, you will get a legacy award. Or if you're a first generation student, you will get a first generation grant, meaning that neither of your parents received a bachelor's from a college, you will get that first generation grant as well. We have a couple scholarships that require a separate application. So those will be the new arts. So if you're interested in theater, art, or music, you can be eligible for that as well. We also have the Cristo Rey Philadelphia Scholarship for those students at Cristo Rey, and then McGuire Scholarship for most of our schools in Philly as well. And all of these grants are actually stackable. So you'll get your merit scholarship plus your additional grants that you apply for. The admissions process, we make it very easy and very simple. We are on our own application on our website as well as a common application. The only thing we need besides your application is going to be your official high school transcript. So if you have a 2.5 or above, we can review you without test scores. If you fall below that, then we're going to need to see test scores. Our pre-pharmacy and our pre-engineering are going to need to see test scores. But if you are unable to submit those, then we can work something out either by doing an interview with you or a letter of recommendation or something else. We'll be able to work that out with you and communicate next steps for you as well. We have a new early action this year, December 1st. So if you get all of your materials in, but by December 1st, we guarantee you a decision by Christmas, which is awesome. And then anything after that, we are rolling admission, so it makes it really easy. Now, speaking of next steps, if you haven't applied, you can do that. If you've applied and haven't visited, you can also do that as well. We have daily campus tours on Thursdays, and we actually have Saturday events going on for the rest of October besides Halloween, so definitely encourage coming to visit campus. But if you have applied and you've been admitted and you're ready to submit your deposit to Neumann, you can do that as well. We have this new thing called Early Enrollment Advantage this year, which is awesome. Ready to offer that to you whenever you are ready. So you would have to do your FAFSA by November 15th. You would have to be applied and admitted by December 15th, and you would have to be deposited to us by January 15th. And with that, we will be able to offer you your first year of books for free. It's going to be a $900 book credit to you, and we are very excited to be able to offer that to you. So stay connected with us. These are my colleagues. I am the counselor for New Jersey, so you can definitely direct any questions to me, but these are all my coworkers, and we work all very well together. We can answer any and all questions that you have. This is just all of our contact information. So definitely let us know if you have any questions. And then definitely these are the two links. You can either schedule a tour or visit. Definitely would recommend visiting campus, and you want to be able to visit campus to know that that Neumann is the school for you. Let's have this video. Such as you can't be on campus with us, I want to show this. And that concludes the presentation. So I will take any and all questions that you have. But thanks so much for listening to a little bit more information about Neumann. I wanted to show you that video just in case you haven't had a chance to view the campus. Wanted to give you a little aerial view, but definitely come see us one day.
Great, thank you so much for your presentation. Definitely learned a lot about Neumann, which was great. I just want to do some housekeeping real quick. All right, so thanks again for joining us. A quick survey will appear on your screen. If you want to sign up for more sessions or would like to access this recording, you'll be able to do so at njacac.org/virtualfair. Thanks again for joining us and have a great night.